Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mojo, back with another vid, fam. Know what I'm saying? I'm back in the mix. Make sure y'all like the video, bro. Make sure y'all subscribe. Drop a little comment, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try and reply to it. Not even try. I'm gonna reply to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, today I'm about to tell y'all about a bad high that I had. I'm gonna tell y'all about a really bad high. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like the video, and I'm gonna get into it. So boom, bro. This is a time. This is a time where I had like a great smoke chest. I had a great smoke chest this time, bro. But like the high that I had afterwards, that shit was intense, bro. It was really intense, bro. And I was gonna say this wasn't a green out. This was a green out. I would say this is a green out, bro. I got pretty fucking high, bro. So boom. This whole took place. This took place like a little bit. This was a little bit after I had got off of probation. This was I started smoking again, and I hadn't hotboxed. I think this was like my second hotbox, bro. This is whenever I first started hotboxing because like I think I said this before in the video. I had like a list of shit that I wanted to do. Whenever I first started smoking and shit, and hotboxing was on that list. I ended up doing that. I gotta tell you a story about my first hotbox. This shit was crazy, but I got faded, bro. So yeah, what happened, bro? Oh yeah, so I had just got probation. This also took place at that restaurant that I'm working at. It's this restaurant. It's this little Mexican restaurant, bro. At the time, I had this one manager. I had a manager who was a certified stoner. Like she was a stoner, bro. I'm talking about every day before work, she's gassing in her car. And every day after work, she's gassing in her car. Like, she was always smoking. She had, like, a fucking bong collection and shit. I still don't have a bong. She actually kept me and said she was going to give me a bong, but she never got me one, which is an L move, by the way. But, you know what I'm saying? She was telling me that she would give me a bong and all that shit. Like, I'm trying to get across how much of a stoner this manager was. So, one day, you know, we all had plans at work. Everybody at work had plans to smoke. Everybody has plans to smoke after work. I think there was about 5 of us. There was about 5 of us in this hotbox session. And also at my crib, this is gonna be important for later. At the crib, I was there with my little brother. And my little brother, he doesn't live with me, but he likes to stop by sometimes just so we can hang out. And he was over there chilling. So you know what I'm saying, that's gonna come important for later. So let me skip to after work where the smoke sesh actually happens. You know, we were talking about it all day. We were all hella excited. It was me, the stoner manager, we're going to call her N, another girl named H, another girl named A. She was actually the girl from the, what was it? It was the Got High and Embarrassed Myself story. She was in a cut too whenever we were boxing. And my GM at the store, we're going to call him John. We're going to call him John. That's Lucky's real name. So it's all of us. We're in the cut. We're smoking this blunt. Bro, this weed that she had, this weed that the stoner manager have, her name is N. And it pulled out some gas, nigga. This weed was like all purple. This is one of my first times. No, I think this is my first time in real life seeing weed that was just purple, nigga. Like I could barely see any green on this. This shit was some fucking gas. Like I could barely see green on it. It was like damn near all purple. It was damn near all purple, bro. And it smelled amazing. But I was getting a high off of this shit, bro. I was getting hella high. So. You know what I'm saying? We all passed around. We all passed around a blunt. It was one fat ass blunt with this purple shit in it, bro. This was a vibe actually. This is a vibe. This whole hotbox was a vibe, man. We're in here joking and shit. We're in here joking. Everybody's laughing. You know, everybody's laughing. I'm getting high as hell, and you know everything's normal. You know. By the way, this day, bro. This day, I don't remember smoking at all. I remember I was down bad. I didn't have a dispo in the whip. I remember I didn't have a dispo with me, so I must have been waiting all day to smoke. And I didn't smoke all day, so I got really high, bro. I got really fucking high. So the smoke session was a vibe. Everything was a success, bro. And I ended up getting dropped off home. Now this is where shit starts to go bad. This is where the high starts to get too much for me. Like the high starts to like fuck me up, bro. So I get home, my manager, she drops me off, and you know, I get out the whip. As soon as I get out the whip, bro, I start feeling weird. Like I started feeling weird immediately. Like I knew something was gonna happen, but I just know I just didn't know. I was like, man, I get fucked up all the time. I can handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about it. Boom. I get to the crib, everything's normal. My little brother, I wake him up, I guess whenever he was at the crib and he waits for me, he doesn't like to be there, like, by himself. He'd be, like, hella bored. So what he does is, like, as soon as I leave for work, he'll just go to sleep. And then hopefully, by the time he wakes up, I'm home. So I get home and bro's in there chilling. And, we get lit. Now, this weed, let me break down how this weed had me feeling, bro. Because this shit was crazy, dude. This weed had me feeling hella aware. I don't know if you guys know about this, but like, you know how like whenever you start to think too much, I felt like I was thinking way too much. Like, I felt like I was outside of my reality. I started to understand shit. I started to overanalyze shit. I just started to think, bro. I started to think about my life. I'm like, I don't like the situation I'm in. I don't like being in a little apartment. I don't like my job. I should get a better job. Like, it was like I was on mushrooms. I was just like overthinking my life. I was just like I was rethinking every decision I've ever made, bro. I hated that shit. I hate being like super aware, like being hella faded. I think it was what's it called? I think it was a sativa, bro. These sativas be having me fucking active. Like, they be having my brain thinking crazy, bro. Like, a million thoughts per second. Like, I'm just so aware. Now, I remember I was so fucking paranoid, bro. I was paranoid. I had no reason to be paranoid. I remember I just started cleaning up the house whenever I had got home and me and my little brother were chilling. I got to the point where I couldn't sit down and watch TV. I just started cleaning up the house and shit while I'm chilling with my little brother in the living room. I just started cleaning for no reason. My brother's like, yo, you good? I'm just like, yeah, bro. I just want to I want to clean up the house. So I get up and I'm cleaning and shit, and eventually, I'm like, man, you know what? I'm tripping. I don't even need to clean. Let me just sit down for a little bit. And I remember whenever we were sitting down, my little brother, he was watching Family Guy, and I still remember this till this day. Like, I'm overanalyzing shit in my head. I can't really relax while I'm sitting down and chilling. And we're watching Family Guy, and it was the episode where Quagmire is stuck on an island. And it was like, I think the movie's called Castaway. It's like some Castaway shit. Like, Quagmire stuck on a fucking island. And they're like recreating Castaway. And bro, I was so fucking faded. I felt like I was on the island with this nigga. Everything Quagmire was doing, I felt like I was seeing myself there with Quagmire. So I just start to get overwhelmed, my nigga. I'm watching Family Guy. It's supposed to be funny. My little brother's over here laughing and shit. He's like, And bro, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, how the fuck is Quagmire gonna get off this island, bro? I'm in here fucked up. I'm like, oh my gosh. So eventually that just gets too overwhelming, and I just get up and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to cleaning. So I remember whenever my little brother was over there, he had broke his phone. This nigga had broke his phone, right? And so I have like 5 extra phones. So I ended up giving him one. And this one worked, actually. All the other phones didn't work, but this one that I gave him, I had an extra phone. So I was like, you know what, bro? You can have it. This nigga, he only had this phone for like 2 days while he was over there. He had only had it for a few days, bro. So I remember I'm in the bathroom. I'm cleaning. I'm in the bathroom cleaning, and I guess my brother was like, you know what? I'm going to start cleaning too. So bro starts cleaning the living room. While I'm in the kitchen, out of nowhere, I hear like a loud-ass thud. I hear like a bow. I hear a loud-ass thud. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what was that? And then I hear my brother go, oh, no, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, so I walk out the bathroom and I go see what happens. And this dude's holding his phone. This dude's holding the phone that I gave him. And he's like, nah, bro, I broke it. I'm like, what? Bro. He's like, bro, I broke the phone. And he gets super pissed. Bro, this has to be the best part of the night for me. Well, it wasn't really the best part, bro. I feel like the hotbox session was the best part, but bro, as soon as this nigga said he broke his phone, I just started dying laughing, bro. I don't know why. I just started dying. That was the funniest shit in the world to me. I don't know why that shit was so hilarious. My little brother's telling me that he broke his phone, and he's telling me how pissed he is, and I just started dying laughing in his face, bro. I just started laughing in his face. He just started to get so upset, dude. He's like, damn it, man. I knew I shouldn't even came over here to be with y'all. I wouldn't have broke my phone. I was like, what? Bro, I just started laughing. I'm like, what, bro? Yo, I could not control myself. Like he was like, man, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna lay down and go to sleep. The nigga literally gave up on the day after that. He didn't want shit to do with anything else after he had broke his phone. So, dude, I'm dying laughing, bro. I deadass could not stop myself from laughing, bro. It was bad. I was upset too that he broke his phone, but I don't know. The weed was just making me laugh in his fucking face, bro. So, so you know, I finished cleaning and shit. I finished cleaning. I go back in the living room with my brother. At this point, the high kind of started to go down. Like, the high kind of started to go down, but I was still, like, overthinking everything. Like, I remember seeing my dog run around, bro. My dog's, like, running around the house. I have 2 dogs. And one of them is running around the house, and he's, like, you know, just chilling, looking around, being a dog. And I just get to thinking. I'm like, bro, like my dog doesn't even know he's a dog. Like, He thinks he's one of us. He's just chilling. Like, he's really in his own world. Yo, I don't know what I was thinking, bro. I was just, you know, fucked up. I was super fucked up. I think I was high until I went to sleep. Like, we smoked after the shift. It was about like 10:30, and then it was about 12 at this time, and I was still, you know, I was really fucked up, man. So, you know, the night goes on as normal. I don't even eat anything because I was just like so nauseous and dizzy. Like, my head was all fucked up. My head was hurting this whole time. I was just like super dizzy, and I was trying to stay focused on cleaning or just doing something because I was just getting hella overwhelmed, bro. So yeah, I ended up going to sleep. I knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even eat anything. I didn't even change out of my work clothes, by the way. I was in my work clothes the whole night. I just passed the fuck out in them, bro. So yeah, man, that was the story. That was about me getting too fucking high and having a really bad high. Like, I was just hella uncomfortable the whole time, bro. So yeah, that's it, bro. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know, drop a comment, bro. I'm gonna reply to it. Check out my description. I'm gonna leave a few videos in there and check out my playlist, guys. All right, love y'all. Deuces.